to young soca artists starting out right now in the business that only see their soca future in the competition that happened during Carnival. What do you say to them?
As Caperton said, music is a mission, not a competition. Even though you have the competition, you still have to have a mission. Music and soca music is bigger than ARG in Antigua. It's bigger than the competition. Some people do well in competition. Some people don't do well in competition. So as a new artist, two things I gotta tell you. Study the business including registration, copyright, publishing, marketing, promotion, everything in the business. And have a mission, not only a competition. Because sometimes when you're in a competition, you put in yourself with several judges instead of your fans. You try to appease the judge instead of please your fans. Mm-hmm. And sometimes there is where most of us go wrong, because you should be doing it for your fans, not to the judges, in my opinion.
And I think also too, some artists get discouraged.
Yes.
The competition results did not favor them, and then they get discouraged, not knowing, hey, you didn't win, you didn't place, but guess what? You're 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. I get secret fans of them.
But you won.
They were there.
Yes, and they saw you, and you won.
You won for them, Exactly. They came rooting for you.
And you won for yourself because you make it to the end. You cross the finish line. You may not quote unquote place first, second, or third, or whatever, but you pass and go beyond the finish line.
I think that's what happened to me with Paparazzi. It was my first time. You were there when we registered together.
We registered together.
And it was like, I did my thing, made it from quarterfinals to semifinals. Semifinals, I didn't make it to the finals. I felt discouraged at first, but
I think you were guest performer.
I was guest performer. You remember?
Yeah, man.
I was guest performer, and to think about it, I felt like, even though I didn't make it to the finals, that just did something for me. And I think from then I realized, I'm not giving up on soca. And I never gave up.
Never.
I think over the years I kept writing, and look what I did this year. I'm so impressed by what I did this year. And thank you so much. You were one of them who encouraged me, and you're always there encouraging me. And you said, send me a song, Aldine. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the airwaves in Antigua.
Yes,
and I love that.
Because a lot of people have good records, and good music deserves to be heard. And they don't know, sometimes they don't know how to promote it or how to market it. And I say, each one teach one to reach one, make a bounty killer. Because it's all about a relay. More time when you're looking at the competition, you're not looking at a relay. But music and your co-workers should be a relay. If you know something that I don't know, teach me. Mm-hmm. If I know something that you don't know, I'll teach you.
Exactly.
To get your music to DJ Murphy, to let DJ Murphy play it on the radio or at his executive tent every Wednesday night. That's simple things, because good music deserves to be heard. You don't know where the next Shashet or the next Burning Flames or the next Tiamat or the next Claudette Peters is coming from.
You talked about something very important I want to jump back to, and I think this is very important for all our artists there in Antigua. And anyone listening, any artists out there listening, copyright. Let's talk about copyright. It's very important, because I think, let's talk about, so you have most of these artists, like myself, we'd have our music distributed through a distribution company. Mm-hmm. Some artists get confused between the distribution company and copywriting their song. Yeah. They feel like, hey, DistroKid, for example, is distributing my music, so my music's safe.
No.
Let's clear up that.
You got to become a member of a copyright agency, where there is ECHO, Eastern Caribbean, ASCAP, PMI. You register, you sign up, become a member, then when you have your records, you register them with the copyright agency, and they will monitor and see who's playing your music, and eventually, if your music is getting played, and the build up, you get royalty. Some people royalty statement is 10 cents, some people royalty statement is $10,000 or $100,000, depends on how much the music is getting played. But for the artists and them, you got to learn the business. You got to register with a copyright agency. That's the first and foremost and one of the most important things, because you don't want your hardware to be stolen or to be ripped off by somebody else after you. You know
I think that's very important because I know I was talking to someone and they mentioned to me, but DistroKid is marketing my, distributing my music, so I'm safe. And I really wanted you to stress that because that doesn't necessarily mean that just because DistroKid or TuneCore is distributing your music, that it's safe. Because guess what? Anyone can still come and take it.
Exactly. You gotta sign up and become a member of a copyright agency. You have several around the world. You have BMI, you have ASCA, you have Jacob in Jamaica, you have CAT in Trinidad and Tobago. Eastern Caribbean is Echo. So no matter who is distributing your music, you got to be a member of a copyright agency. So there is the protective umbrella that comes in.
Hope you guys are taking notes, from...
Learn the business, people.
Learn the business. Just don't make the music.
Just don't make the music. Learn the business.
That's like I
like that.
Just don't make the music. Learn the business. Yeah. I like that. You can have that. I'll give that. All right.
July 31st at the Antigua Recreation Grounds. It's all about the Caribbean melting pot. And guess what? Tea and Winter and Iconic in the building. People get your tickets now. Why you should get a ticket? Everybody jumping in the stadium. Recreation grounds. Oh Lord, we coming alive. Get your tickets now.
Everybody jumping in the stadium. The energy's erupt. Oh Lord, we coming alive. It's madness in the stadium.
So let's talk about, you talked about your 40-year song. You have a whole bunch. I'm listening to the airwaves. I'm hearing a whole bunch of LeePee Ching songs. You don't just have one song out there.
No, you can't have one song. I learned that over the years. You have to.
So I should release my next song?
You should.
You heard it.
Of course.
I should release it?
Release it.
Okay, I'm releasing it. Just because LeePee said he's releasing it, I should release it. I'm going to release it. And at the end of this show, you're going to hear a little snippet of it.
Nice. Plus, songs need time to go. Songs need time to promote. Songs need time to market. And then, the big tree in Botanical Garden. One time we go to the seed.
Yeah.
One time we go to the seedling. And look on that, You got to plant the seed and let it grow. There's a time to plant. There's a time to harvest. And that's the people waiting until July and August to release their Carnival song. Carnival finish in August, Carnival starting now from the 10th open. Carnival start. And speaking of the music, I have 4 songs released so far. The plan was to release 7. I have a song called Supernova, which was produced by Black Pineapple Studio. Big up, good up Riley. But it was executive produced by DJ Merchie and this artist in Antigua called LeePee. I don't know if you know him.
LeePee? The one and only? The voice?
Yeah, it was produced by DJ. It was executive produced by DJ Merchant and LeePee. Big up DJ Merchant. That's why it's called the executive rhythm. And we have several artists under. We have Queen Talia, we have G-Man, we have Dwight Frederick, we have Ebony T, who is the soca goddess. Big up Ebony T, the soca
song
goddess.
is hot, and she's going to be here in the Soca Corner very soon. We're going to be talking to her about her new music and her plans for Carnival 2025.
Yeah, and that's one of the hottest songs in Antigua and Barbuda. That's one of the hottest rhythm in Antigua and Barbuda. It's the soca, the executive rhythm, which produced by DJ Merchie, executive produced by DJ Merchie, who is having the executive tent every Wednesday at the ARG parking lot. So do support, do come out, do give the younger artists a support and do give the younger artists a platform. Do give as much artists platforms as possible. But I have 40 Years of Flames, I have Supernova in the and I have That Feeling. It got me walking and sealing. It got me bargaining and dealing.
I tell you, this guy is killing me, but you know what? He is a legend. He is a passionate man about the music, and we're so elated to have him here on the Anchor's Soca Corner, coming to you this week from the one and only 23rd Street. Yeah, on toward Chelsea Way, right? Chelsea. Hey, you love Chelsea. Yeah. Why you love Chelsea so much?
Because you have Berlin and Code Factory. Good prices and good threads.
Every time I
Good designer. Yo,
I told this guy, where you want to meet up so we can sit down and chat? I said, let's meet at Times Square. You know, you think about New York, you think about Times Square. LeePee said, no. He coming back. He said, no, let's go down to 23rd and 6th Avenue area there by Burlington Coat Factory. I'm like, okay.
yes, Burlington Coat Factory is very sharp people. Big up Burlington employees. Man.
Y'all need to give him. He's giving Burlington some plug there. Come on, Burlington. You have a spokesperson here.
So,
But your expectations for Carnival 2025?
I'm just trying to get as much shows as possible, trying to get my music as far as possible, and just giving people good music every year. That's my only expectation. Just giving people good music, hope people love what I'm giving them, hope they take it with an open ear. And that's my expectation, just giving people good music.
You're right, but LeePee Ching, it was a pleasure talking to you here on the season premiere of the Anchors Soca Corner.
So you're saying this is the genesis of it?
The Genesis.
This is from the beginning?
The beginning. The one and only LeePee Ching. Thank you for joining us. Keep your questions, your emails, and your comments coming to the anchormusic@gmail.com. We have a lot more in store for you. So sit down, relax, and enjoy the Anchors Soca Corner. Final word before we go.
Big up every fan of LeePee Ching and every fan of Antigua music, every fan of Antigua artists out there. Antigua Carnival 2025. It's a vibe. Executive Soca tent every Wednesday night. Please request all your favorite artists' music. Request LeePee Ching music. And let me tell you this. It's the anchor in the Soca corner. It's not Jack Horner. Winning!
See you guys.
Hands up, keep them up, 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 hands up, keep them up. Hey, Soca people, we got a story to tell. We got to rhythm and drums, in it as well, pan and brass, iron drum shell. Soca is like magic, it casts a spell. When Soca music hits, you feel the rhythm hotter than the sun.
Next time on the Anchors Soca Corner.
Music, play it, because we have so many artists that want to be heard, and everybody is unique. Every sound is unique. Everybody has their gift. So my thing is, this is just a word of encouragement. If you're a DJ, if you're a promoter, just embrace our local artists, because believe you me, the other countries, they embrace their local artists.
To the shop, so I don't care if you love me or not. What can you buy with it? Nothing, so you could keep
That
it.
DJ's name, man. What the DJ name? Oh, what the DJ name that he worked at the radio station? Yes, that DJ there. Well, I'm gonna call you up there for see play my song this Carnival. Well, beg little airtime, yeah. All right, here we go.
Mr. DJ, please play my songs and them. I know I'm not glad that Peter's John and them.